Alright, so we have the EMP-30 plugged in. It's a little bit bigger. Does more chips and everything. It's obviously more expensive, but we have some DOS software. Let me kill the lights there. We're gonna let's see here. CD EMP-30, EMP-30, and again, this is version 4.17 of the DOS software. I might show the Windows version for this as well, which is, but the latest DOS is 4.18. And I think there might be differences between chip support between what version, if you're running DOS or if you're running Windows. I would assume that the latest Windows has all the chips that it supports, but let's go ahead and hit enter. It's trying to communicate with the device, and it's not communicating. Is that bad news? Sometimes when you communicate over the I've been noticing when I communicate over the parallel port with the EMP-20 and then I plug in the EMP-30, it doesn't like it for some reason. So let's escape, and I will be right back. So it basically powered off, and there's no power switch on this EMP-30. So as soon as you launch the software, and I found this out, there's a guy on Clove, small town guy, that really knows about these way more than me, but he told me that it powers on when you hit the software, so it should try to communicate over the parallel port and activate it. See, the power light just came on by itself. See if we can get it, if it communicates. Shouldn't take this long usually, so I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, I power cycled my DOS setup and I replugged in the parallel port. Let's try this one more time. It turns it on via the parallel port, and then there we go. Okay, so we're good to go here. Alright, so the first thing we're do, the look and feel is really the same as the EMP-20. We're going to select a device, and again, I assume you need to know, or we're at Fujitsu, you need to know the manufacturer first. I don't see how you search for this. Maybe there is a way, but I haven't figured it out yet. 27256, it's telling you what module we need. We need the 301, which is we have, and it is a DIP type of connection. So we need the DIP, zero insertion 4 socket. All right, with that. Okay, so this does tell you a little bit different, more information, like, hey, this is the module, this is kind of the socket you need, and this is where you place your chip. So we're going to place our chip there. Enter. It's initializing the programmer for that chip. Now our buffer offset, it automatically pre-populated. I don't know if it did that before. It did set our voltage correctly, and it set our programming algorithm correctly. So 1 millisecond pulse width there. So that's good. Now what we want to do here is we want to verify the device is erased. Again, I don't know if this is any faster than the EMP-20. I would assume not, because we're probably restricted to the parallel port interface for speed here. So it is erased, and we want to go to our buffer editor. Oh, we still have our buffer. You know why? Because I think the EMP-20 and 30 both share a single file that it stores some of this information in. That's why it's already like that. It's already zeros. And it says our buffer checksum is all zeros. Our device checksum should not be all zeros. Let's do read device. If it's blank, it should be something different. Why is our device checksum too full? Yeah, our device checksum should not be that. I don't think. Let me do buffer editor. Okay, well we do have all F's here. Okay, now there we go. 800. I guess it doesn't do a checksum automatically. That's kind of strange, right? I mean, you would think that it could do the checksum automatically. I have to actually go over there and hit enter so it runs a checksum on it. I mean, we read the device into the buffer and then we have to go back and manually run a checksum both on the buffer. That's alright. So let's go to our buffer editor and we are going to fill, so Alt F and there, and we're going to go to 000 7 FFF, I think, right? And we're going to fill it with all zeros. Okay. And then if we come over here and do our buffer checksum, okay, it's all zeros. Got it. So now let's write the device, or program the device. Can I actually change the programming? Yeah. Quick pulse. Oops. You can actually change the programming algorithm. That's kind of nice too. We're going to do intelligent because I don't know what the others are. Quick pulse, what, maybe is that 10 milliseconds? I have no idea. Averaging, maybe that's 50 milliseconds. So anyway. Alright, we're programming it and we'll let this run, but I assume it's going to take just as long as the EMP-30 based off of the parallel interface type there. So let me give you some jam burglar tunes here while we wait. Alright, so we're done. And if we run our checksum again, so definitely a lot slower than the ROM Max, but now, you know, we had the right. I can't believe we didn't burn that chip up if the ROM Max was actually doing 21 volts on it when it's only supposed to be 12.5. So, and our checksums correctly. So, okay, well that's that. I'm gonna set up a laptop so we can do the TL866 and the GQ4X. So I'll be right back.